welcome to my channel. This is Sacred Union Tarot and I am Elle. I am here to do a reading for you. Happy, positive energies spiraling around right now. Just incredible. The shift has happened or has begun, whichever way you want to look at it. Energetically, remember it happens energetically first, and then it manifests in the 3D world, and it has been crazy. So, a couple of things I needed to mention. Hydrate. It's really, really, really important that you stay hydrated during these really intense times of energy influx. Remember, water is an energy, conducts energy, helps the energetic flow, so stay hydrated. Also, I have found these two feathers recently, black feathers of protection. I found one day out in the front yard, just like there, and then about 3 days later I found this one, and it was a reiteration of protection. So please, please, please protect your energy. Both your spiritual energy and your physical energy. It's just really, really important right now. So I'm going to do a little protecting myself. So we're going to cleanse. I'm going to ask for protection from my angels, guides, and spirits, divine beings of love and light that are assisting me in bringing forth this message to the viewers who are watching. I ask for protection from any negative or energies or entities, and allowing only benevolent energies of love and light during this reading, as well as the viewing of this reading. So I ask for protection for the viewers while they watch these readings and embrace these messages from the divine, from spirit, for their highest and greatest good. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just going to mention something. This has been staring at me for days. I picked up this bottle and I just put it on my table, and it just this is what was looking at me for days. I am not trash. I am not trash. So it just felt like somebody has heard that recently from someone, and they are starting to stand in their power and use their voice and stand in their truth. So whatever that means, if that's a message for somebody, it doesn't have to be for you, but it needed to be said. So, you can see I have a plethora of decks. These are just the energies as I was kind of going through and organizing my table. These are the ones that just I felt like I needed to include. So, we're going to be using the Eye of Zen, the Romance Oracle decks by Jennifer Walker Zen. You may want to check her out on YouTube. She's excellent reader. The Power of Love activation cards. We're going to be using the Sacred Traveler by Denise Linn. We're also going to be using the Sacred Destiny by Denise Linn. And actually, I am going to use, I'm going to just pull another one. I'm going to use Messages from Your Guides. That's going to go over there for later. I will also be using the Good Tarot and the Light Seers Tarot, and my little fun affirmation deck, because we need a little sense of whimsy and humor during these high energetic times, because sometimes the energies are so powerful they almost wear us down. Even though they're energizing us, they can really tend to kind of make us feel a bit weary. All right, so let's get started with the Romance Oracle cards by Jennifer Walker Zen. And let's see what comes forward for the twins, or it could just be for one twin, could be for both twins, but it also could be for somebody who does not feel that they are attached to the twin flame energies. So let's get started. Balance. Something that is not equal give and take. Focus on balancing yourself. This kind of feels like the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Balance. Put that there. Balance. We'll find out more about that. And then on this side, let's see what comes through. Another card from the Romance Eye of Zen. Reconciliation. The renewal of a past connection is taking place. Perfect. Balance and reconciliation. Now I want to pull from the power of love. Let's see what's going on with this balance. It's almost like the twin energies are balanced during the shift. This recent shift. Evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. That's what's going to restore your balance. Knowing that obstacles are lessons, not necessarily retribution. What about this reconciliation? So it almost feels as though once you attain this, this follows. Harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. There you go. All right, I'm going to pull some tarot for each of these. I'm going to use the good tarot for this side. I'm going to use the Light Seers tarot for that side. And then I'm going to pull a couple of more oracle cards, and then a little bit more tarot to clarify, and then messages from your guides. That's just the feels that I'm getting. Seven of Swords. This is what's not the equal on the give and take. Instead of focusing on balancing yourself, you have succumbed to somebody else's energy of malicious intent. It threw you off balance. It was a lesson you needed to learn, to set boundaries, to stand in your truth, Page of Air, Page of Swords. Even though you're standing and it may feel as though it's not as powerful of an energy, that you really want to stand more firmly in your truth, stand in the truth, even if your knees shake. And then the Hermit. I'm going to clarify. This Crystal Visions deck. This is my clarification deck. I want to find out whatever this malicious intent was, it kind of sent you inward to learn the lesson. And once you learn the lesson, you'll restore balance. Seven of Air, Seven of Pentacles, two sevens. This was something that you had waited on, but what you were envisioning what was going to happen or who was going to come forward, it didn't work out that way. It was almost, I don't want to say sinister because that's not the energy I'm getting, but whoever brought that forward into your energetic field, it was not with highest intentions. King of Cups. And you had to emotionally detach, raise to a higher level of your emotions to rise above it. But that was part of the lesson. You had to learn to detach from that energy that they brought forward into your field and stand in your own truth, knowing that what it was not authentic. Three of Wands. You were definitely waiting for something else to show up. It may have been that it was somebody that you believed in emotionally, that you had a lot of emotional faith in, and they let you down. That's the truth in that. So it has sent you inwards to learn this lesson and to restore balance. Okay. One more card here, please. What is the overall? Never mind. We'll take multiple. Very similar cards that came out in a previous reading, the last reading I did. Queen of Wands, Justice, Four of Pentacles, the Moon, and King of Pentacles. So it felt like somebody was really passionate. But somebody was very passionate about restoring this balance. Because we have the Justice card. And here was some malicious behavior, which threw everything off balance. And remember here in this deck how she's the Justice card. She is holding that glowing sword of truth. So there was a truth revealed through whatever this malicious behavior was. What you had waited for that you were disappointed in. And the words that I just heard were, and you just said, fuck it. Sorry, I don't usually cuss on this channel. Not often, and not well. But you just said, fuck it. Done. There's the energy for me, what I'm feeling is just this absolute, I don't want to say heartbreaking, but it was a level of disappointment that was shattering. And that shattering is what brought the lesson forward. So here we have the Two of Earth, the Two of Pentacles. You just remember how I said it felt like the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Here's kind of the Six of Pentacles, but they're not in reverse. But it's just like you just threw everything up and said, fuck it. Just to hell with it. And through that, you were able to detach, go within, learn the lesson, discover the truth. The truth, even though it was hurtful, it was a truth you needed to learn. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Cups. Interesting. All right, let's go with the Light Seer's Tarot, and let's see what's happening over here. So that explains that pretty clearly. So here we have reconciliation and harmony. So obviously there was a separation. So if you've just experienced this, there was a separation in this situation. And now there's going to be a reconciliation, whether it's a reconciliation of yourself, because maybe you were in denial. And that's why you couldn't see this truth, because the moon's here. It was not overt. It was something that was hidden. It was something you intuitively knew, but you weren't listening. So maybe you've reconciled the truth with yourself, and that's brought balance and harmony back and helped you ascend and evolve. However, let's find out. Ace of Pentacles. Well, there is a new opportunity there. So it's almost like with this Four of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles, it's just like I said, the energy is you just kind of tossed them up and said, but now you're starting off at the beginning, going back into this new energy with this new higher vibration from this lesson that you've learned. And you're like, I'm going to take it one step at a time. We're going to start this reconciliation one step at a time. Yeah, Four of Swords. Almost the Hermit energy here. Sorry, it's extremely loud out. I don't know why. And the Two of Swords. I want to clarify the Two of Swords. I don't like that energy at all. It feels like you were doing so well. And then there was a regression. You started listening to... things got so noisy in the 3D world that you couldn't listen to your higher self. You couldn't listen to your guides. The Sun. That was the S card. The Empress. Major Arcana cards here. These energies are really flowing and creating harmony here. Oh, Five of Wands in reverse, yeah. Releasing that conflict. Seven of Swords again. Yep. Don't relive this. Don't recycle this in your brain. Let these higher vibrational energies propel you into, when you're meditating, don't keep looping back on this. Don't let the chatter in your head over this past. Don't let it hold you back. It's done. Allow it to heal. Just if you keep going back over it and running through that conflict in your brain, all you're doing is creating more negative energy. Five of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. It takes work to release it, yeah. It takes work to forgive yourself from the regret. I don't like moving cards when they flip out. The Hermit again. There is still something that you need to grasp here. There is some part of this lesson that you still need to learn. And maybe it's the recycling of it, the constant reliving of it. Excuse me, I dropped a card, and it is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yep, there's the release. There's the release. Harmony cannot, this is disharmony if you keep bringing this back to the surface. Time to forgive and move forward. That's the only way this reconciliation is going to happen. Ah, see, there you go. There's the Lovers. Overcoming the Five of Pentacles. No longer separated, thank you. And the Queen of Pentacles. Being in your authentic self. See how she has now the Pentacle. She now has the Pentacle. She has gripped it firmly. She has learned this lesson. She has gripped this lesson here. It's still kind of taking root. Now, she's got it. You got it. Seven of Wands. Stand up for yourself. What I'm not getting is what's going on in this reconciliation. Where's that going? Let me... I don't want to use that deck. I'm going to use this deck. I'm going to pull a deck. Spontaneous deck. This is the Art Nouveau Tarot. I want to find out what is going on with this reconciliation. This connection, this harmonious connection, is coming back around after this lesson. If you let it. But what? Well, it's coming back around for sure. Knight of Pentacles. He's got the Pentacle too. Look, they each have a Pentacle, the Knight and the Queen. Okay, so maybe the Divine Masculine he's not moving very fast. Queen of Pentacles is like, I got my Pentacle, you don't have to bring me a Pentacle, damn it. I already got it. Bring me something new. Yeah, she's in her, she wants the cup. This is Queen of Cups. She's like, look, see this? See how I'm holding this? This is what I want. This is what I want you to bring me. I got my Pentacles. I got my own Pentacles. Don't need your Pentacles. I want love or nothing. Ah! And that be her truth. There it is. Justice card holding that sword of truth aloft. She is balanced. She is in her harmony, her self, the self-harmony. She has her truth and she has her balance. Look, truth and balance. and Judgment, which means this is a kind of a things are happening like in the present or in the very near future, but it's also the Ascension card. She knows this is part of the Ascension. What about him? Oh, there's the soulmate card. Yeah, there's the connection. Okay, so what about, what's the Divine Masculine doing here? I mean, we know where the Divine Feminine is in her energy. She's gotten through it. But where are we? Ooh, toxic. Why? Why are we in this toxic energy? What's holding him back? What's holding him back? What's the Moon? Something's Queen of Wands. I'm not really understanding this. Why is that toxic? Eight of Pentacles. What I'm hearing is, and this is, I'm just going by what I'm hearing, is this is fear. And what I'm feeling is, may not make sense, but this is what I'm hearing. He's afraid of the Divine Feminine's power, passion, her beauty, but also she's a hard worker. She's dedicated. He's intimidated. That's what's toxic here. He's intimidated. Come on. Sorry, man up. She's beautiful. She's powerful. She's independent. Of course she's intimidating. Find your strength and courage. He's terrified. Sorry. Sorry, Divine Masculine. I don't mean to laugh at you. But with all the work the Divine Feminine has done, you're going to have to pull yourself together. Well, that wasn't the card I wanted to see. This is it. See how she's the Queen of Cups and she wants the King of Cups and this happiness. Man up. You're afraid of this. You're afraid you don't measure up. You're afraid that the Divine Feminine doesn't see you like that. But then how are you going to come forward? What are you going to do about this? Yeah. Let it go. Release it. There's the Nine of Cups. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Get yourself to a point of there, High Priestess. Intuitively, he knows what he needs to do. So sorry for the noise. My husband is mowing the yard. 5, 5. I know there's another 5 here. 2 9s, 2 5s. Yeah, he knows he'll regret it if he doesn't find his courage. I'd like to see the Strength card come out. I really would. There's the 9 of Wands. Three 9s. Okay. 7 of Cups. King of Wands. He does not know how to take action. He does not know how to bring the reconciliation forward. Sorry, this is getting a little longer than I thought it would be. But there's just, there's the Unknown card. There's something there that's holding him back. We're not quite sure what it is. Number 1 is fear. 2, he's afraid. I mean, he's afraid. He's afraid that if he makes the wrong move, she is going to nail him and cut him out. Yep. There's that intense fear. See, he's terrified. He is terrified that this is going to break his heart if he makes the wrong mistake and she just cuts him loose. So he's intimidated to come forward. But it would be nice if he found his strength. And 9 of Swords in the challenge position. Yeah, he's stressed about her because she does not need him and he knows it. All right, so let's take a look at a couple of these oracle cards and see This is the Sacred Traveler. To saw miracles. Yeah, it might take a little bit of a miracle nudge to get him moving. Sorry, but there's something, I can feel it. The reconciliation is like right on the tip of his tongue. Don't take that the wrong way, just saying. It's like it's right there in front of him, but he's terrified. Oh, yeah, well, that's because you're beautiful, talented, passionate, successful, nurturing, loving, abundant. Little intimidating. Discovering the truth. You stand in the light of truth. You stand in the light of your truth. And see the abundance here? This beautiful valley, paradisical. Is that a word? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. Hold the course, staying focused and rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. Okay, so all of the messages for the twins right here. This is the I want to say it's the course forward. Course forward. This is the path. This is the direction. This is your compass. This is what to do. Now, the Divine Feminine, you seem to have done your work, but possibly you have not cleared this out of the past. And that's where this Two of Swords kept coming back. You're recycling it. You've got to let that go. That's why he's terrified. He can't clear his fear until you clear the past. Enlightenment. Little enlightenment would do you both good. Okay. Illumination and enlightenment. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty clear to me. I feel, it's almost tangible, the energy that's holding, the fear that's holding this masculine back. He has to overcome that. Lead by example. Lead by example. You're going to have to lead by letting him know that the past has been cleared, we're on a clean slate, and that the future is healed. Don't relinquish your power. Last card, please, for this deck. Felt like pulling the top one, but then it didn't. Practice moderation. Maybe he's involved in some behaviors that are toxic because he's afraid. And fear makes people really run from themselves. So, Divine Feminine, what I just heard was don't relinquish your power, but don't lord it over him either. Follow your heart. I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS, remember I just said this is the course forward. In my heart knows all the best routes, and when it seems like taking too long to get where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. So, there might be some cool, weird stuff about to happen for the Divine Feminine to watch as the Divine Masculine works through this. Really kind of cool. Oh dear, a lot of messages today. Worthiness, this has come out so many times. I am worthy of the ultimate happiness. I deserve and accept it, and damn it, I'm not going to feel guilty when I get it. Guilt is not invited to my happiness party. I won't even tell him where it is. If he asks about it, I'll be like, nope, I think you're thinking of something else, and then I'll run away very quickly. And when it says him, they're not talking about the Divine Masculine. That is the feeling of unworthiness. That is the him they're referring to. Vitality. I am healthy and vital and strong. My radiant love of life fills me with healthy, vital, and strong cells. Each cell is a warrior. Everyone has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try and penetrate my cellular army. Didn't think so, chump. So there you go. Stay in your power. Make healthy choices. Practice moderation. Divine Feminine, you know, allow him to find his courage. But he's not ever going to find his courage if this becomes a test of wills. A test of wills is what I'm hearing. I think that's all the messages, honestly, except, no, I'm sorry. I said that. And I go to pick up the deck and crossroads. You know, if the card's left on the table when I pick up a deck, it's a message. There is an indecision. Somebody needs to make a choice. Perfect. All right, we're going to end it here. Thank you. Namaste. I wish you health, happiness, and harmony. And please like, share, subscribe, all that stuff to help get this message out through the YouTube algorithms. But thank you for being here. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your kindness and your support of my channel. Namaste.